Yeah.
What up, IG?
We live on YouTube. We live on IG.
What up, YouTube?
They heard what we was talking about?
We just got on.
Okay.
It's the big 8. You already know the vibes.
Alright, so guys, we on.
With little Amanda.
Why do you always... Why?
What's up, K Goddess?
What up, K Goddess? You know what I'm saying? That's my home skillet right there. You know the vibes.
That's the Scorpio game.
What up, everybody? What up, the original? What up, Good Vibes Only 100?
God damn, bro.
Really, K Goddess? Of course we want you back. We're waiting for you.
Somebody said K Goddess when she was talking. They was like, man, she finna drop the most fiery bars. Right? They was like, I know she finna drop some fire.
She talk like she rapping.
What's up? We saying what's up to It's_Miss Queen and V. What's up? Lonnie just joined.
Hey, girl.
K Goddess in the building.
Is that a new phone?
Okay, you guys.
Yeah. That's the newest one.
So the sound was low. My sound was down a little bit.
Do y'all offer insurance for us working here?
What happened?
Waka Flocka and Nikki.
Flame. What happened?
What's up, gracious faces? Rico, Miss Flynn Famous said, "Hey Rico."
What up, Miss Flynn Famous?
Oh.
Okay, Gotta said, "Happy birthday, London."
Thank you, baby.
What up, everybody?
Happy birthday, Lundy.
Thank you.
And he's celebrating, y'all.
Just Finesse 83. Okay.
Salud.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Cheers.
Marie Ajax. First of all, royalty, respect, loyalty. How can I get on the panel, bro? We've been following you for 4 years. You know you could have been on here.
Royalty respects loyalty?
Yeah, good dude from out in Baltimore.
I'm gonna stop drinking right now. This is about to get crazy.
Be more.
Look at my class.
My knees is
got
gonna be
Little Shorty 07 say happy birthday.
Thank you.
So just thank you for the love, everybody. Thank you for the love for joining on. You know, thank you guys for riding with us. We're trying to bring you guys some fire conversations tonight. Tonight's gonna be a fire conversation. We haven't had a fire panel in a long time. So we're gonna let you guys ready? So we're gonna let Amanda. Amanda's gonna set it off and open the conversation with the topic.
Give me my money. All
right, Amanda's about to set it off. What up, everybody?
Yes.
So Amanda's gonna open the conversation. What are we talking about tonight, Amanda, on 8 at the table?
Okay, guys. Tonight we are talking about submissiveness. Is it okay for women to be submissive?
You tell me. Shit. Go ahead.
See?
Okay, you see how he likes to be the star? Like, he's trying to steal the show. They asked me. I was asked. So...
With X.
Got it.
No, because, all right, since you want to steal the show...
It's on you.
No, it's on you. So what do you think? What do you think about women being submissive?
Oh, we're starting?
We are.
So the question tonight is,
what is the question?
Are submissive women weak? So
Are submissive women...
Huh?
That's not the question.
What's the question?
The question is, why do women shame submissive women?
Why do women shame submissive women? Because the women that shame submissive women are the weak ones.
No, the question
I don't
was
think we
saying
do
is
that.
It was 2 of them.
Yeah, it was 2. The question was, are submissive women weak or strong? Because according to a study that we read, it says the submissive woman is the one in control, and she's the one that got the power.
Facts.
I agree.
The submissive woman is the one that's running the relationship.
Agreed.
She's the one that's catering to her man. She knows that as long as she takes care of her man and she does what she's supposed to do, anything that she needs and she wants is going to be taken care of.
Tell them because they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. All right.
That was the first statement of the night. So who doesn't get it?
You.
Who had an opposing argument?
It wasn't about they, as in you guys.
But isn't that true, though?
I think that is very much true. A smart woman would know how to get what she wants, and most times it is by being submissive.
Not true.
So you're saying she has to manipulate the situation to get what she wants?
I think everybody, if we want to use that word, which comes with a negative stigma, but I think everybody manipulates situations to get what they want.
Jobs.
Right? And so, you know.
But that's why relationships don't last, because you're doing that.
It don't have to be a negative connotation. Manipulation is manipulation. So if I feel like I gotta be submissive to a man to get what I want in return, that is manipulation. Now, I feel like a woman is submissive to a man who is in the position.
To give her what she wants?
Yeah, to give her what she wants. Like, if a man is doing everything that he has to do, or your partner, whoever, is in that dominant role and is doing everything for his partner, his or her partner, then the woman is, like, in her right to be submissive because she's getting what she needs for herself already.
But
Naturally.
That definitely does not make
strong.
her.
Every
make
relation
her weak.
requires give and take. Every relation, there's gonna be give and take. I'm gonna take things because at the end of the day, I know that I'm safe. I know that you give me certain things that make me comfortable, and there's always going to be give and take in anything that you do. When you go to school, you give all of your attention, all of your time, because you expect a degree in return. You taking that degree home with you. You taking that education back so that you can excel and get better in life, and that's how it is in anything that you do in life. So I don't like when people think that, oh, you're not supposed to expect things. Yes, expect things. That's how you progress in life.
And I think that does make the woman strong. Is because
the strongest.
Because it's like, okay, well, I'm being submissive to you because you have earned this. Like, you've done everything to, give this to me, and you've been treating me right, and you have been doing your job as my partner to, give me what I deserve. So of course, I don't have no reason to not be submissive to you. Whatever you want, I will give it to you. Because as a partnership, this is how we're going.
Time out.
What you about to say? I knew it was coming.
Hold on, time out. I was with you, but then you lost me. See, like, I don't think that the way that I took it, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, because this is how I perceived what you were saying, that being submissive is basically an act of reward. He earned it. He earned it through whatever it may be, whether he qualifies for it or whether he's doing certain things, which I do think that does happen, right? But I also do think that naturally, a lot of women are submissive in general. So since they're submissive in general, it doesn't take for somebody to earn it.
Can I just take this moment really quick, guys? Hey?
Yeah, sure.
I just want to take this moment to introduce our very special guest, my brother, my lover, my homie, my friend, the wonderful. London. Everybody applaud. Looks by London.
What up? Gang shit.
Okay, yeah.
Happy birthday to him,
Happy
y'all.
birthday,
Happy
London.
birthday,
Thank you.
And we're now in cancer season, so.
Nah, it's still cancer.
That's what I said?
Oh, my bad.
Cancer.
That's
Cry
the
baby
cancer in
cancer
me.
time.
Right, you heard the cancer real quick. Like, what you said?
They be so
I was
sensitive.
for you.
I don't know if it was sensitive.
Sensitive.
Okay, so back.
But London's like family. That's the reason, like,
This is
Well,
what
I'm
I
on
want
the
to
couch.
say.
London been dressing
Yeah,
us
like-
since 1902.
Yo, London.
Okay, so I just want to go back to this subject that we
Yes.
have at hand.
Yes.
Does a submissive woman mean that she's a weak woman? And get into it.
Well, no, I disagree. I don't think she's weak at all. I just think, because I feel like you guys said women, what you just said, Rico? I think you said something like women.
Some women are naturally just submissive.
And see, I don't think so. I think they were trained by like our parents to do that. I think it was just about the women shut up and the man is in charge of your household. And I think we're in a different time now where I don't think you need to. I know for me, like, I like a stronger woman. That's just for me, and it just depends on the person. So I don't know.
And,
So you're saying
and
it was
might
a
I
condition?
add that the
It is a condition.
Not naturally.
Men's supposed to like be strong, and the women's supposed to be softer and not seen. I think that's stupid.
For me, it was safety.
No, I don't think submissive means soft though. Or
No,
not
I'm just saying,
seen,
if you
not
go back to
seen,
our
yeah.
parents, that's
back
you know
then.
what I mean.
He's
It's
saying
just
where
like,
it came
and even
from.
when like women learn that from their parents, like let's just take into consideration that what we've seen from our parents was the man running the household.
That part.
So he was
not mine,
doing
Not
he
mine
was
either.
doing something for the woman to
Okay.
be like, okay, well, I'm gonna have his dinner ready. Like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna clean his clothes. I'm gonna, be submissive in that way because the man was taking care of the house. Like you saw him coming home from work. You saw him, paying the bills. Like this is where the money came from.
I want to hear
So
Aaron real quick.
this is what we've learned from our parents. Those who've had that kind of parent household relationship.
You were about to say something, Aaron. I want to hear what you was about to say because I know it's gonna be juicy.
Well, I don't really have anything juicy to say. I think that one.
Here it goes.
I think.
There goes the juicy.
I think one thing is that a lot of people who are talking about submissiveness are not operating on the same definition of submission. Yeah. And I think that's apparent right here because everybody has kind of said something different with respect to how they view submission to be. And so I think if men truly want a submissive woman, some man somewhere needs to identify, if we're not going to use the real definition that's in the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, somebody needs to identify what it is to be a submissive woman. Because I don't think it's a thing that you just make your own definition. Because I can be a hot girl summer or whatever, and but I don't think so. I think I agree. Okay, I understand what you're saying, but like if Rico says I want a submissive woman, and then his homeboy said I want a submissive woman, and his homeboy said I want a submissive woman, why would I ever think that there's a different definition or a different expectation among them?
Because we're not the same person.
I mean, fair.
But are you assuming that they all want the same
type of woman?
It should be the same type of woman is what you're saying?
I think the characteristics would need to be the same.
The definition.
Because every man and woman want different things.
Well, let's agree on some things that we consider submissive.
I mean, I'll tell you what the definition is.
No, we know the definition.
Wait,
sex all the time.
I would love to hear the definition. I don't think that's submission.
I don't operate. No, my definition of submission is what's found in the dictionary. I ain't making up.
But what is it?
I ain't making up.
I ain't making up a definition.
What's the definition?
But can I also touch on the subject of my experience? So she said what we see in the home. I'm a person that does the opposite. So me growing up, I did not see a married woman that had my dad wasn't in my home. He was incarcerated early. My mom was very headstrong, very, very strong and independent. I mean, she like my mom don't play. So for me, the reason I decided to be a submissive woman, and I know my co-hosts probably don't think that I'm a submissive woman, but I am.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. See, friend,
I'm the one that said you are.
No, you said I wasn't.
I would think that you are.
I'm the one that argued and said you were.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Do y'all want to hear the definition?
Okay, tell me.
All right, so, and this is according to the dictionary. Submission, one is a noun. For those of you who don't know, that's a person, place, or thing. It's the action or fact.
Wait, go ahead.
The action or fact of accepting or yielding to a superior force or to the will or authority of another person.
Ooh.
I like that.
That sounds sexy. It's like, I'm joking. It don't. It sounds a little bit militant.
That sounds
militant.
Crazy.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It does sound militant. It says the superior word.
Yep, thank you.
That's what
sounds
does it.
crazy because that is said to be you're better than me. I'm not submitting to you because you're better than me.
But this was made back.
But superior doesn't have to mean better.
Thank you.
It just means superior.
That definition was made up in.
It still means here.
Above.
You're here
right.
and I'm here
but
and I'm not.
So that's why.
Here. And I'm choosing to submit to you because I love you.
No, but that's why. Can I ask you guys a question? Would you consider someone who's non-combative submissive?
Yeah.
No. I don't think just because you're non-combative, you're submissive, because you could be very rebellious.
Yeah.
If you are non-combative and non-rebellious, then I could say you are more submissive, yes.
Maybe a submissive trait.
I'm a Gemini, so I'm all in one.
She's all everywhere. They're just floating in space.
I don't know. I like peace. And I like to be, you know what, I hate to say this, and this is no disrespect to my upbringing or anything, or my mother, or how I was raised or where I was raised, because everybody is raised differently based on their parents' experience and what their parents had to go through. Yep. And, you know, we always want to be better than what our parents were, or we always want to strive for better. I mean, most people, some people, you know. And my mom has said this to me before. She's like, you know, I raised the better version of myself. And I applaud her on that. But, you know, at the same time, it's like I watched my mom struggle in certain ways. I watched her with ancient-ass men to the point where I was ready to, we about to go beat his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've literally watched my mom go through certain things. So it made me think, all right, maybe what she's doing isn't the right way to go about things. Right. Maybe I need to quiet down a little bit and not be as aggressive as my mom, because my mom didn't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was in the car with her when she was running. Let me just not tell your business, Mom. But I was in the car with my mom when shit was going down. I was in the crib with my mom when shit was going down. So I saw certain things, and I'm just like, you know what? this is bad. You know what I'm saying? So I think as I grew up, I was like, maybe if I try to be a little different than what my mom was doing at that time, even though my mom the realest. The realest. I respect her, no doubt. But at the same time, it's like maybe if I do things differently, I'll attract a different kind of man, and I'll, get the type of relationship that I know that she would have loved to have, but she was just so independent and so headstrong and I ain't gonna take no shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is my version of submission. I just want to make sure that I try to be let the man lead a little more. I don't want to be the leader. I don't need all that on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to sit back and let my man take control or handle things. I don't always want to be the one that's in control and taking everything on my shoulders, because that takes a toll on you. My mom had a lot on her shoulders. I never had my lights off. I always looked good. I always was fed. Everything was always well taken care of, but that shit is very stressful to make sure everything is all together in your home by yourself. So
can you be submissive to a guy who doesn't make a lot of money?
I can be submissive to a guy that doesn't make a lot of money, yes. And I know I say a lot of hot girl shit sometimes. I'm aware of that, but I can be submissive to a man that doesn't make a lot of money. I just have to make sure that we have certain understandings. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you have to make sure that I'm living in a mansion and I'm wearing Gucci, Louis, Prada all day, every day. I'm okay with as long as we can eat, as long as I'm comfortable.
Can you be submissive to a guy who's bad in bed?
Answer correctly.
Answer honestly.
I feel like the first question was harder.
Right.
So answer it. Go ahead.
I feel like the price point on what your partner makes doesn't matter as long as he's carrying himself like he's the head of the household. Like, if you're still moving like the boss that you are, like you're the head of the household, you're still making me feel like you can take care of me and, take care of things around here, then that doesn't matter. I'm going to submit to you. Like, yes, daddy. I'm like, come on, I'm going to still give you this work. But somebody who's bad in bed, like,
no.
Why does that matter? Like, why is that a conversation? Like,
it doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't matter.
That's a lie.
But it's not.
Come on.
No, it's not, because why is that a bigger question than if they
not saying it's a bigger question, but be realistic. If you know the sex game is trash and he's talking to you like, get over here, and you know he's not gonna be able to do any of that, you're gonna be like, bro.
Wait, but does he respect you?
Right.
Does he treat you good?
Thank you.
If he's telling me do blah 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 blah, I'm gonna be like, you can't tell me that because
you got a little dick, bitch.
Yeah, because you ain't.
When y'all get in an argument, that's what you're gonna do.
No, Jada, it ain't even gotta be about size. Every time he grabs you, he puts you on your side. He goes, duh.
And you hurt and you dry and he ain't do nothing in between. And he ain't
every time.
Okay, but this is the thing.
They say that until they haven't had a nut.
No, that's lack of communication.
Alan,
that's lack of communication.
No,
because at the end of the day,
always a total.
If this is a man that you respect, you gonna let him. You gonna be letting him hit you like that?
No. There's gonna be a conversation.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna tell that man that you respect.
But that's you. Most relationships, there's no conversations. Though. That's the problem.
But London, what I'm saying is, let's put this.
You
on
love that man and you want him to fuck you.
Let's put that on Aaron. A man comes up to you, he be like, "Yo, take that. You're not wearing that going outside looking all crazy." So he's talking tough, and then later on he's like, "Come here, girl, bend over," and then.
No, but you're not gonna tell me what I'm wearing first and foremost.
You gotta know what kind of girl Erin is first.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, I bought these clothes, so I'm wearing these clothes.
It's her body.
Yeah, that's what we're not gonna do. You're not gonna tell me how to wear my hair.
Never told you, yo, you're not wearing them tight ass shorts outside.
What do you think?
Could never. Say it again, Aaron. What do you think?
Never.
You think?
Like, I have enough sense to know, like,
if you think about
what I wear. So, like, I'm never gonna, put on some dumb shit to where my man's gonna be questioning what I got on.
Okay, so you're just classy. Just say it. You just
classy.
Yeah,
she cleaned that up real good.
That's it.
She's
you just a classy woman.
I'm just not.
Now, let me tell you, as a bitch that ain't always been that classy.
Come on.
I done had my ass out a couple times. They'd be like, bitch,
and somebody to tell you something.
And I'm going, and you know what? I'm just like, you know what? Maybe you're right. Let me go. Sorry, let me go.
You can't tell me what I'm wearing. I don't care. This is my body.
For example,
these are
when
my
I go
hair
out without a
follicles.
bra, when I go out without a bra, sometimes I'm just like, girl, if you don't get your ass out, your nipples is protruding.
But that I can understand.
Because you're classy. It took a little time for me because I was just a little still ratchet.
No, but it's like, no, but hold on. It don't really have anything to do with being classy because some things I don't go outside with just because I don't feel comfortable myself.
Right.
But if what I what I put on myself and I feel
And you
comfortable
feel good.
and I feel comfortable
Exactly.
and to go outside,
That's a
nobody
good point.
can't tell me nothing. Nobody can't tell me you can't wear that outside.
No.
No.
You know, I think that some
What you
people
said?
think that being
Because if that's what y'all think submission is,
It's wrong. I
It's
agree.
not.
I agree with you.
I think
Everybody's
I think
definition
that-
seems different.
I
I
think,
think
and,
that-
and it should be okay for it
If
to be
my
different.
if my gumdrops are protruding out of my shirt and I'm oblivious to it because I'm just like, I hate wearing a bra. Let me just throw this on. Let me just
And
hang
I
out the
don't
house.
like wearing them.
And he'd be like,
Not
girl,
wearing
your
them.
nipples are showing.
But
Like, what
that's
are you
corny
doing?
because I'm pretty
That's
sure he
different,
met you
though.
just like that, though. I'm pretty
that's
sure
the
he
same
met you
thing.
like that, so I don't see what's the issue. I think that's what's corny. He met you with your whatever you called it is showing. So I feel like everything should be cool. And I think nowadays it's just a flip flop. It's like, oh, I met her in the strip club and now I don't want you stripping. That's dumb.
But that's growth.
Well, I think that's a complete.
A
I don't want you
weekend
to be
to
the
it?
same the rest of your life. I just don't
I'm
want
just
you to be the
saying.
same. But
No,
like,
no, yeah. If it's like a year or two,
I don't
and
need
maybe.
that.
But those are typically the men that try
I
to.
expect you to grow in your company type shit.
Those
You know
are
what I'm
the men
saying?
that-
Nino says, I think if you love him enough and he requested for you to change, you would do it.
Change.
Request.
Yikes.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah, ask
you
me
have
to
to.
do
You
that.
have to.
Yo,
It's
it's
about
the
how
same
you
conversation.
say it.
Bro,
No, no, no.
No, she's agreeing with it.
The way you said it, was like, yo, take that off. But versus, yo, did you see your titties is hanging out? Maybe you should rethink that outfit. Like, can you just take that
Right.
off? Because I don't feel comfortable with your titties
What's
hanging
the
out.
outcome?
First of all, it's about communication.
No,
no,
I'm not even
it's
going to
not.
lie to you.
No,
I'm
it's
not
not.
even going to lie
It
to
is
you,
about
Aaron.
communication.
If my partner said that to me, I would have been like, all right, he not cool with my titties showing. I'm going to put on a bra.
See, it's the way it's said to you.
But if you tell me
Thank you.
Yo, do
you're not going outside like that,
It's communication.
you're not talking to me like that, and I'm
Thank
going
you.
outside just like this.
Exactly.
Watch this.
But you know, and this
I don't
and
know.
this
That's
is-
why I'm submissive. 'Cause I'm not.
So wait, but y'all understand.
It's communication.
But that's why
No,
because
it's
I'm
not.
not.
All I hear is
I'm gonna be
pride.
like, all right, I'm gonna
That's
go
all
with
I
this.
hear is pride.
That's
A man's pride.
No. A woman's pride, and
It's
this
both.
specific. It's a woman's pride because the thing is, the outcome is the same. If a man talks to you nice, you submit. If he talks to you with authority, you rebel. So at the end of the day, all
It means check your fucking tone.
no. It has
It
nothing
means
to do
you're
with
not
checking your tone.
superior.
No, it
and
has-
you're not my fucking
Yo,
father.
The thing
means
is,
check your
the
fucking
thing is,
tone.
guess what?
That's true
If your
too.
job,
Respectfully.
if your job tells you, hey, can you please work on this Saturday because such and such called out, and they say it is very nice, what I find condescending voice, and you say, sure, I'll work this Saturday. But then you have another boss.
Like, I don't work on Saturday.
I'm just saying. I'm saying.
And then another boss that said what?
Yo, stop. Stop. I've been doing this all day. Then you have another person that says, yo, come in on Saturday. We need you on Saturday.
Bitch.
Right? Pretty much.
Click.
Right?
Stop answering the question, bro. I got you.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter about your delivery if the outcome is still the same. We just spoke about this 10 minutes ago about how if a woman submits, she's technically manipulating the man to do whatever she wants. Guess what? If a man decides to talk to you in this very nice, hey, you know what, requesting tone, really, in his mind, he's saying, bitch, you're out your fucking mind. Go change your shit. But I'm not going to say that to her that way. I'm going to
gonna
say,
be nice.
yo, you know what? I don't think this, you should really rethink that outfit.
Turn my whole
But
life.
he's getting what he wants. You're still submitting. I don't care if you want to rebel or not. You still have the same outcome.
There is no,
No.
such thing.
Can I-
Because
no.
let me tell you
You
something.
just,
No.
oh my
No,
God.
th-
If my boss call me and tell me you gotta come in on Saturday, I don't work on Saturday.
I ain't gotta do nothing. Exactly.
I don't have to do anything. What are you talking
That's
about?
not the point.
If
You might.
that
You
is
might.
the point,
It's a
you
different
consider it.
outcome.
It's a different
You might
outcome.
consider
I'm
it.
not going to come in if you called me telling me that I have to come in. I don't work. I'm not on the schedule. I don't care who called out. This is my schedule. I'm not on it. I have things to do.
Exactly.
I'm not coming in.
Damn, I'm always
So
picking
now
up
we're
extra
talking.
shifts.
Now, if I was asked to come in because this person has something else to do, now I can try to see if I can shift my actual schedule
Yes,
to
that-
try to
Wait,
come in.
can I interject?
You think-
Yeah, 'cause
Can I
that's
interject? Have
starting
you
my
ever-
little bro.
Yeah, it's the full
Have you
package
ever-
on
Thank
YouTube.
you.
Have you
Guys,
ever
Send us
heard?
some super chats. Is it super chats?
Yeah, we gotta get
Some
the
badges.
lights
Your
up.
family's from the South, right?
We need the
So I
lights
know you've
up.
heard this. You can attract more bees. What is it with honey?
Honey, then
Yeah.
Or no, you
flies
attract
with
more
shit.
flies
Yeah.
with honey
No,
than you
flies
do.
with shit.
With vinegar.
The
Yeah, no. I
pineapple,
think you attract more flies with honey than you do
the hat on a
vinegar.
cow.
We are from the up
The
north
cat in the
area.
hat.
Black don't crack.
I don't know what the
Goldfish,
all that down
bluefish.
now shit don't exist.
Well,
out here.
that's why I just asked
100%.
London. I was like, you attract more flies with honey than you do with vinegar.
It doesn't matter. You're still
No, I thought it
submitting.
was honey.
No, you're
No,
not.
but I think
I don't understand.
I think what we're saying right now.
Know
is
your
that
fucking audience.
Is no.
That's
what
not
I'm
the-
That
getting
too,
is
though.
that we both kind of playing the same game.
Yes.
Thank
You
you.
know the person is submitting.
We're both
but
submitting, technically.
and I'm submitting
Yeah,
instead of
everybody's
checking
submitting.
you.
I agree
Instead
with
of
that.
checking
That's a part of
you, I check my
relationships.
tone.
I was that give and take.
Thank
But
you.
you're still submitting.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
just
you're
like
still
that.
not talking the way you want either.
No, but
Yeah,
realistically,
Think about it.
But realistically,
What you really want to say,
That's what we're
and how you gonna say it.
but no, you're not submitted. Listen, when you check your tone, it's like this, right? If you could listen, anything in life, whether you want to talk about a game or whatever the case, right? If you take a game and you're like, yo, you know what? I'm just speaking on sports. We should run this play. And you're like, yo, you know what? We should run that play. Not right now. Let's run the next play first. Because then, if we run the next play first, then we run your play. You're still gonna you're gonna score a touchdown.
Have you ever been to the strip club?
Yes, many. I've been in
And
strip
have you
since
ever done a
16.
VIP at the strip club?
Yes. What?
And what is
What? I've done.
what does the girl say? Hey, let's go up there for another hour. And you'd be like, hey, sweet pea.
Nah, but see, that doesn't. That
Okay,
never
that's
worked with
different.
me. That never worked with me. But
Okay,
like
fine.
once I was done, I was done. But moral of the story is whether or not you're playing the game, and if you're checking your tone, that's not technically submitting. It's called maneuvering, and it's a whole different ball game. Just like how a woman could be like, yo, you know what?
But
I'ma
it's
be-
okay to submit.
No, I'm
I
saying
don't see what's
it's
the-
not a problem. But what I don't want to actually get the actual definition confused. The definition based on what Aaron has read, that is not submission. That is called maneuvering.
Yeah.
So when I maneuver this to actually get this done, I'm not submitting. Just like if a woman is like, hey, yo, you know what? I want him to really buy me roses. But I know if I tell him to buy me roses, he might not. So maybe if I say, yo, you know what? I never had a rose in my life. She's actually maneuvering the outcome. But she's still going to get the same outcome.
I got a question for you, Aaron. I really have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know how when you get a credit card, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you get the credit card, you apply for it, you get approved, then they send you the credit card. Let's say the credit card they send you has a $2,000 limit. You could use the $2,000 limit anytime you want.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine they give you a $2,000 limit, but every time you swipe the card, you have to call. And every time you swipe the card, you have to call. And that's what I'm asking. If a woman submitted to you, if I say, yo, I'm not comfortable with you wearing that, you already know I got your best interest at heart. Do I have to prove myself to you every single time?
Right.
First of all, I think
That's my question.
Okay, so you have to know who you're dealing with.
Okay.
You can talk to some women crazy.
No, I'm not talking about talking crazy. I agree with
No,
you.
I know, but I'm saying, but the thing is, no, some women are receptive to that, and other
That's what I
women
was gonna say,
simply
too.
are not.
Oh.
So you have to understand who your audience is. If you have a person that's writing a brief for the court, you write based on that judge because you know how that judge is going to interpret things. You do everything for the audience in the way that audience is going to consume it. So if you know that the girl, the woman that you're with is not going to take kindly to you saying, man, yo, take that off, but she will consider taking the outfit off if you approach her respectfully and be like, yo, I don't like the way that looks. I think, it's just not flattering on you. That's saying, yo, I'm looking out for you. Like, I have your best interest, in mind. So she's more inclined to do what you're asking her.
But what if you doing that makes you, maybe some women are more receptive to aggressive men and she might take that as soft.
But the thing is that you know
more than
your
likely,
woman.
The woman's gonna look at you, or whoever the person's gonna look at you like, hey, you fucking soft
That's
ass.
a fact.
But you know your person.
I'm aware anyways.
See, there's
'Cause you're
different
coming
kind of
off too
people.
soft.
Some
You
might
gotta
want
know your-
submissive.
yeah.
You
some
have
might
to
want
know. You have to know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
You can't. You if you know you're with a woman who's not gonna like take kindly to you talking out the side of your neck to her, then you know not to approach her like that. And if you do, you a damn fool. Like, I mean, it's really not a hard concept. And if you're with a woman that feels like, she needs to be spoken to aggressively like that, then by all means, sir, do what you gotta do. But like, we have to understand that we need to be with people with whom we align.
Right.
And we have to make sure that, like if a person wants to be talked to a certain way, then you talk to them like that. And if they don't, then don't.
Ain't nobody gonna sit here and be like, yo, disrespect me when you talk to me.
But a lot of people like toxicity.
Like,
I'm not saying
people are,
disrespect.
though.
No, it's disrespectful
like
when it's
toxicity.
not.
Yeah.
It's aggressive.
Some people like that.
Some people like toxicity,
very few.
y'all.
Very
what?
few.
Very
no,
few.
not
Aggressive?
like, very few are open about it.
About like aggressive.
About talking about being spoken
Guys,
to.
get some badges.
Surprisingly.
But I don't think aggressive
And
is necessarily
sometimes-
disrespectful.
But
The
sometimes
super chat is the okay.
I should have been left before when I was abusive.
Okay, this says these
When you were
masculine
abusive?
ladies be conditional with their submission. It's either you follow his lead or you don't.
Who says this?
Dude in the black and white, a whole simp.
This man.
I was like, hold on, why did I
They
look
both
at
got on black and white.
First of all, don't ever look at me like that again. You wanted, listen, I mean, it'll
I'm
never
trying to say
happen.
who said that. Amanda.
What would never happen?
Okay, yes.
Like, she wants me
06
to be a
fresh
simp
to
so
death.
bad.
And neither am I.
But I know you're not.
He just don't understand. Like,
know
it's,
what
that's
I'm
why I'm sure he's single though. Like, it just is what it is.
That
Fresh
boy-
to death, are you single?
Let me
We
see.
want to know.
Send another super chat.
Send another super chat and let us know if you're
Celebrate
single.
yourself.
Let me get these super.
Another $5 preferably.
You mean
That was
all
your.
right.
I thought it was mine.
Yo. Me too. That's how I feel. I think it's this one.
The bubbles.
Yeah.
Damn, motherfucker.
Get the likes up.
Hey,
Y'all get the likes
Jada.
up. Likes
Yeah,
are
we don't-
free.
we like-
Okay,
Remember,
I got the
likes
$20
are
one.
free.
No,
You did not get that $20 one.
I got the $20 super
Get the
chat.
fuck out of here. No, you did not.
This ponytail thing.
Super chat us.
But definitely, everybody, yo, send your questions on Instagram too.
Where's
Send
the
badges.
YouTube camera?
We need another super chat, y'all. But by the way,
Or badges, Instagram.
Oh yeah, Instagram will answer your questions too.
Yo, we got
Come with the
too
questions,
many.
y'all, and the money.
Well,
women
should we-
want.
What's up, Nash?
I was about to say, should we talk about it then?
What?
What he was just saying? Because I like, you
Yeah.
agree to
No,
that?
absolutely.
No,
'Cause I feel like-
ain't nobody here think you a simp.
No, not that. I don't.
We're
give a
not.
fuck.
we're not
Someone
pretending.
said.
I'm saying like what he said. Like if a man leads, you just let him lead. And I feel like no, that's not.
Because he gonna lead you to the toilet bowl.
Right, and you can't lead 100% all the time. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, we only answer questions from super chats, guys. Okay, we only answering questions. See, and you know what's fucked up? Y'all won't let me answer a question from somebody who ain't spending money, and that just goes to show you that y'all ain't shit just like the women of this generation.
Well,
Yo,
our
what?
audience knows, but the
I'm
truth is,
like,
our audience
no,
is
we're
trying
not
to
doing
support us
that.
because they know all this ain't
Give me the
free.
phone.
What are you
You're done.
saying? You can't get it no more.
Money talks in every aspect of every part of the life. Okay, fine. I'm gonna shut up.
Okay, thank
Just say it
you.
out loud if you really.
Black underscore
Let's see.
one bought a bag.
We got
That's where I
Thank
got
you
some
so
of the super
much.
chat.
Whoop whoop.
You could ask us a question.
If you're a cancer, buy a badge. It's cancer
All right,
season.
one more time.
Super chat.
LCK underscore S1 bought a badge. Thank you so much for the.
Let's get these
for the
questions,
badge.
people.
Let's get the likes up, and then we're gonna go to the second stage of the conversation.
Remember, guys, likes, they're absolutely free. Remember.
Nobody care if
Ew.
it's
So,
free.
That's what you're writing?
Yo, what I need
You trying to get a new fan?
No, this is my business.
I'm dead. Get my
So first of
Instagram
all,
back.
Let's go to the
I would
next topic.
honestly
Wait.
like for the
We're waiting
super
for
chats
Rico.
question.
Who the
So
fuck is this?
y'all for the
Rico
super
was
chats
writing his own
and the
personal messages over
badges,
here.
can we get
He's
some
writing
people?
followers.
Whoa,
Wait,
guys.
listen, y'all. Like this is not productive. For the super chats and the badges,
no.
can we get some of the
Tell them
people
to
to
add
send
super
y'all's
chat.
comments about your ideas of what submission is?
I mean, I think submission is so.
No.
No,
For-
ask them.
For the super chats and the badges.
Cosmetology bought a badge.
God
Thank
damn.
you.
I can't hear because everybody keeps on over talking.
It was you over talking to her.
I literally
Angel
wasn't even
Specifically
talking.
Amanda.
I was
Cosmetology bought
literally
a badge
not
on
even
Instagram.
talking.
Thank you so much. Wow, Doit for fee bought a badge. Thank you. Well, it's more than a badge. I gotta go back.
We got a super
BLK
chat.
underscore.
Oh,
bought
that's
3
my boy
badges.
Jordan.
But you
Go
did it
ahead.
for me.
Angel Cosmetology bought 3 badges.
Yes,
What's up,
Angel.
Doit Fee bought 2 badges.
Let's
Shout out
go.
Doy.
So
Thank
if you
you,
have
guys.
an explanation on what you think a submission is,
Let us
please
know.
let
Yo,
us
me
know.
and Jordan gonna have to have a
Hey, yo, I'm
conversation.
talking.
Yo,
Yo.
relax.
Now back to what I was saying. If you have an explanation on what submission is, send us a badge. What's it called?
And we'll shout you
We're
out.
gonna super chat us and we will shout you out and we will answer
Yo.
your questions. So send us a super chat right now if you know what submission is, and so we're gonna read your comment right now, and we're gonna have you on the show, and he's gonna buy you a bottle of Ace of Spades.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Never
mind.
Wait, hold on. Can Rico read the super chat?
Yeah, like, come on. I think you should have stopped talking. We just got another super chat.
He wanted to be dominant.
That was a
so
good job
bad.
on your part.
So bad.
Yeah, so look,
And here I am submissive.
I feel like
Do it for a fee. My bad.
I feel like every time Jordan just wants to. Jordan Eugene is back, right?
Oh, I remember.
Oh
that.
shit.
But
yeah.
Jordan, here's the thing with you,
Let me
Jordan.
see.
Jordan, you keep on sending this 99 cents thing, and Aaron wasn't here last time to tell you about the penny.
She was here.
No, last week.
No, like last week.
Okay.
See, so we definitely appreciate your super chat. But Jordan said, if a man needs a super submissive woman, they tend to be controlling and weak leaders. The person who should be the best fit, gender doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Let's talk about that.
That's
Thank you.
bullshit.
Well,
Gender, you know
let's open
okay,
it one at a time.
bullshit.
You know I've
We're
said
gonna open it
this.
about one at a time. Doesn't matter who submits in a relationship.
No.
Let's open it up.
No.
Who wants to start?
Wait.
I will.
We have another
let's
super
just go
chat.
this
All right, let's
Hold
go
on.
this way.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's have this
Let's
discussion.
answer
and
this
then
question.
read
Let's have
super
this
chat.
discussion.
Come on.
So we'll start it with Aaron, and then we'll go down. Aaron, go ahead.
I don't think it's necessarily about gender. I think whoever is stronger in a particular area, then they should lead. So if you're good at X, then with respect to our family, you need to be leading at X. If I'm good at A through D, then I'll lead when it comes to A through D. It doesn't matter if you got a dick or if you don't have a dick. It's not about that. It's literally about like who is superior. We said superior,
Yeah.
right? Was that not the word?
That was
It's
the
like
word.
who is superior with respect to that matter.
So you're saying couples should submit to each other?
Yes,
Yes.
I said this a million times.
I
I told
agree.
this to
What
you.
percentage do you think? Because there's nothing in life is 50-50. So like, I want to be realistic.
But there's no, I don't think there's no percentage. I feel like it's based on your relationship. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like if she knows how to do something better than, like let's just say we're together. If she knows how to do something better than I am, you got it right now.
Right.
But then I'm pretty sure like if I'm doing something and she can't do it, it's like, all right, well I got
And
the
that
cake
100% works for you guys?
now. And it should.
Yeah.
Most people are going through their relationship.
But if you grew up in like most of the relationships, I mean, most of the families that we all grew up in, then you're thinking, oh no, my mom got to stay home and watch the kids, and my dad got to go to work. But most of those relationships didn't last, or most of those relationships weren't happy. So it's like, you know what I mean? It needs to be communication regardless, because you got to understand if she wants to be submissive, because say she doesn't. And I'm a man that's like, oh, I need a submissive woman, and she's not. Then
We
you
don't
gotta,
need to be together.
that part. But we just keep bumping heads. You get what I'm saying? It's dumb.
I think people are not really taking the time to evaluate what they want.
Yep.
And when you're in a relationship, I think you need to be more conscious than anything. Because a lot of times we accept things that we really don't want. A lot of times we allow things that we really don't want. And I think you have to take time to just say, you know what? I don't want someone who's going to be this aggressive, or I want someone who's going to give more than they take. And you just have to be more conscious of the things that you allow and accept. And I think that's when you realize how much submission or whatever, what's the other word, leadership, whatever. Yeah, non-submission, leadership, I don't know, whatever.
I don't know.
That's when you realize how much you can, you allow. So I think people just have to be more conscious of their situation. That's it.
We go to that.
Okay.
I got a question for you though. Is your girl submissive?
Yes. They've all been.
100%.
I think like majority, I can't give you an exact percentage, but it's not nowhere near 50-50. But that's how all my relationships have been.
But do you submit?
But wait, no. Let me answer this question. Like,
Oh,
y'all be willing to go. Because y'all always be willing to take this whole.
And you
thing.
do it too.
No, I don't.
You do,
quiet.
but let him
I was
talk.
quiet. So, I think so. I will agree this. Whoever is best fit to lead should lead. Gender does not matter, typically, right? Now, what I will say is this: submitting. It's like I feel like we put this whole negative stigma on submitting as if you're losing, and I think that when because it's like,
So that means you
Did we say
submit
that
then, yeah?
today?
no, that's not what we said. That's not what we said at all. Nobody said that. But what I'm saying is we put this negative stigma on submitting, right? Hold on, let me read the super chat again. Okay, so look, we put this whole negative stigma on submitting, right? Majority of people are not bosses, and they need to realize that. They're not bosses. So because you're not bosses, there's always going to be a boss in whatever it is that you do. If it's a job, if we're doing a team sport, if we're doing a relationship, there's going to be somebody who is more superior and or more fit, which requires the other people to follow. There's always going to be a leader and there's going to be a follower. It doesn't matter. We're not saying that because you submit, you have no opinion. We're not saying that because you submit, you're not fit to think. Nobody's saying that. Mm-hmm. We're just saying that this person most likely leads you or leads the unit the best. Right? So it's like, all right, cool. You know what? If I think, let's say, London is a stylist. So when London comes and he styles us, right? I'm not arguing with London. I'm submitting to London because London knows how to style best.
That's a liar.
I was gonna say London.
I argue with you, London.
Is that
In
true?
the beginning, you did.
Sure do.
I mean, in the beginning,
We want to give a big shout out to Tor Roskin. Bought 3 badges. Appreciate it.
Thank you, girl.
we got mad super chats, by the way. But
we gotta read the super
But
chats.
all in all, what I'm saying is, just because you follow somebody else's lead, I come here every single Thursday. I follow 8 at the Table's lead. I'm submitting to 8 at the Table's vision. This is what I'm doing. There's nothing. I don't find it disrespectful. I don't find myself inferior. I don't find any negative stigmas on it. I just see the vision and I understand that they're leading me best.
So just real quick, I just want to make sure that I'm not confused. So
Yeah.
you are agreeing to that it should be like a 50-50 then?
No, I'm not agreeing it's 50-50. I'm not telling Alan how
He's
to
just
run
saying
his
there needs to be
cameras.
one or the other.
Okay, I'm
But
saying-
he did
No,
agree
what
to
I'm
one or the
saying
other.
is
Whoever is
but what I'm-
best.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying by
Whoever's best.
50-50 though.
That's what
No, because
That's 50-50. Like,
not
he
what-
knows what he's doing, so you let him do it. But when it comes to your shit, you're doing it because
There's
you
no
know.
letting me. No, we're talking about 8 at the table. Don't reach, London.
No, I'm talking about 8 at the table.
So at
No,
8 at the
seriously.
table, there's no 50-50, right? There
Yes, it is. You have to bring your energy to the table, or there's no show that he puts on. It's the same thing.
No, that's not true. Because if my energy decides
That's
to
a
be
good
totally
example.
left, I won't be on this show.
Exactly my point. There
But
would be
that's
no
called
relationship.
submitting.
That's
No,
true,
that's
too.
called submitting.
That's called 50-50 is what I'm
No,
saying.
it
He's
is-
bringing his part to the table and you're bringing your
I have
part.
something
So
to
for
say.
us to take it all the way to the next level.
No, that's not the same. Go ahead, Amanda.
How is it not?
No, don't try to go at a man
Because
you got fucked up.
she's talking. No,
Right.
there's no.
He got your ass.
There's no 50-50.
Rico loses.
You want to lose.
Okay, what I have to say is a little different than what everybody else has to say because I'm very traditional in the sense that I do like gender roles and I do
Me too,
want
girl.
I do want
Wait, just real
someone
pause.
else that's not myself.
And gender roles, what you mean by that? Like if it's a girl, you still want gender roles, or if it's like boy and girl?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't agree. I'm sorry.
That's why I
No,
want to
no,
make sure we
because-
clarify.
Because hold on, because even though I am in a lesbian relationship, I will be the one submitting and I will not be the one leading. Okay?
Why is that?
Ever.
I mean, not ever, but I mean majority, like
That's
not
what we're talking
50-50.
Why?
Just like Rico said, not a 50-50. We
Okay.
can have a split in some of
70-30,
it,
what
but
we
70-30 is healthy.
yeah, let's say 70-30. Because let me read something on here that I like what it says. Okay, it says women like dominant men or partner, like whatever.
I'm dead.
Men like submissive women. Ding ding ding. I like this. I like this sentence. It's a good sentence because I just feel like men lead the household or relationship, whatever the hell you guys have.
Nah, I disagree.
And I feel like women submit. If the woman is the one to lead, then I mean, I guess that's cool for you, but I don't like to lead. I like to live in my femininity and be submissive.
Don't-
And
don't
Rico
put it
said-
on femininity,
and Rico
yo. I
said-
don't think
We don't
it's-
have to lead us
And
to
Rico
the
said 9 weeks ago that he could pay for that. So men don't even want that no more,
I
girl.
do want to bring up
They
femininity.
don't give a damn about
I'm
us.
just saying it's
I
not
do,
like a-
I do,
join for
I do
fee.
want to bring that up because
What?
honestly, for me, I have a huge masculine presence.
said that ain't enough to
So,
bring to
and
the
I would
table.
just like to sit in my femininity in a relationship and let a man lead or let my
okay.
partner lead.
So are you saying do it for a fee? Says 70-30 is cool for sure. But I got a question for you, Amanda.
We got
you
massive
saying
questions.
we got to get to the super chat? Are you saying that a man or a woman got to take somebody out of their feminine or masculine energy in order to submit? Like if a woman's in a masculine energy, she won't submit.
Yeah, I feel like a woman with a strong masculine presence would have a hard time submitting, for sure.
A what?
A hard time submitting.
I actually
What kind of
disagree.
woman? What kind of woman? I didn't hear what you said.
A woman with a
Like an
heavy
alpha female.
masculine presence.
No, that's not true.
I actually disagree. I
I
think
disagree too,
that
because I'm an alpha male.
Wait,
Female.
can we get to the super chats real
Yeah.
quick? We got
Only
a
y'all,
lot.
because
No,
only
let's-
y'all
let's
all
super
masculine,
chat.
all three of y'all. You get what I'm
we
saying?
all
But y'all
gotta-
all
That's
give
what
like.
I'm saying,
So
and
it's just
I
like, no,
want
that's
to
not.
be. I want to be submissive. So
You
I
want
need
to be, she is, and
exactly,
she's
and
not.
so I
Oh, no,
want
I'm
someone who is able to lead.
No, I'm joking.
Yo.
That was a joke.
Wait, look, hold on. We got XRP The Way said a woman that don't submit to her man's authority doesn't respect him.
Okay, you said it a little bit too.
let him make it.
Arcane RDK
Let me
said
see, let me see.
Rico
Let's
was. I can
proofread
read
before
perfectly
we-
fine.
But you're still
Rico was right. Masculinity still needs to be sold, so maneuvers are needed. Submission is just willingness to follow another's lead, not give up your own mind. The submissive still gives opinions. Then we had another $10
Like assholes.
super chat from
Somebody
06
should
Fresh
read them.
to Death. 5 years and counting. 5 years and still going.
Oh, this is who we asked if he was in a relationship.
Yep. Leading doesn't mean I'm in charge 100% of the times. Sometimes she knows better, but I make most of the decisions because she trusts me to lead.
I like that. What's his name?
But then
No,
Jordan.
just tell me his name. Just tell me his name.
You can say whatever.
06 Fresh to Death.
I've been in a
I
relationship
think
for
that's
5
pretty
years.
cool.
Whatever.
And he thinks that
Wait,
he's
wait,
saying
wait.
that he's a simp, but you're not a simp.
Jordan
You're not
Eugene.
at all.
Jordan
Yeah.
Eugene.
Okay, but he paid $10 for that, so I'm gonna talk to my friend Fresh to Death.
Yeah.
You ain't no simp, baby boy. You a good man.
Yo,
I don't think. No, he wasn't calling himself a simp.
He said
No,
da-da-da
me
simp.
is
No, he was
a-
calling-
He was calling
He has beef
London
with-
a
he has beef
simp.
Oh,
with-
y'all beefing? Oh my God, the tequila.
Jordan Eugene
Don't call my
said,
friend no simp.
"Don't let the ego get ahead of you, Rico. Wise up, brother." That's like my biggest fan supporter.
Is it?
Nature
What was his,
said,
na- what
Nature
was his
said
name
trust
again?
is needed
Jordan.
because if you don't, if I don't trust
remember
you to
Jordan.
lead, how can I
Right.
let you?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You have to trust your significant other.
But it-
If I
and
think
that's
that
on
you're
both
always
sides.
on some bull, like if you
Wait,
always
we
failing,
still got
okay.
two more.
Okay.
Don't leave me in a
We
failure.
got two
Please
more.
don't.
Okay, let's keep
Yeah, we
going.
got
To the
two more.
toilet bowl.
I gotta
Don't
trust that
forget,
you won't
guys,
leave
we're
me
going on
into some.
Patreon. We're trying to level this thing up, so we need everybody's support.
Yeah, we have a few hundred likes in here. We definitely need it. Oh, by the way, somebody said that they weren't gonna like it because you said you weren't submissive, but now that you said you're submissive, you actually deserve
I
some
never,
like.
I never said that I wasn't submissive. I said that, y'all.
Oh,
that
child,
is-
read these comments.
But
God
that's what-
damn.
I never said that.
Laura Donna Sass
That's
said
what
it's
happened.
best not to submit to a man without a mission. I agree with her.
Okay.
Of course you would.
That's the one that, leads to the toilet bowl, as Aaron says. Unique Brooks back again.
started that
Shout
whole
out Unique
conversation.
Brooks.
Yeah.
She said, or he, king and queen dynamic.
Exactly. I agree to that.
How much you paid for that?
So I got a question for you guys. Oh yeah, we gotta say how much they're spending to give them some love. But I have a question for you guys, right? For Aaron, we'll start.
Oh my God.
Do you want a traditional man?
Oh, well, yeah, I do. And I think that
I'm
I.
gonna come back. I'm gonna come back before you answer. You 1 second.
Okay.
Don't lock the screen like she did.
No, is it super chat?
No,
Don't.
no.
They got a. Jada.
Yeah.
He's like, quit fucking around.
Jada.
Yes.
Do you want a traditional
Did
man?
you just get one?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I don't know.
Wait. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
yes or no?
indecisive about. You can't take me to an ice cream shop and I'm gonna be able to pick out my. You can't take me nowhere. I don't know yet. I gotta think about it for a few weeks.
Okay.
What
Wait, what's the
do you mean by traditional?
Amanda, do you want a traditional relationship?
I mean,
Sounds like it.
I'm in a gay relationship.
No, I know,
So
but
what does that mean?
Like gender
Gender
roles and
roles
stuff
and-
like that.
Yes.
So are you a traditional woman?
So can I?
What does that
Now,
mean?
no,
Cooking
no.
and
The
cleaning
first
and
question.
shit?
No, the first question came to Aaron.
Is that what that means?
Now,
Nah, them
London,
paying the bills and her staying at home.
do you
taking
want a
care of kids in the
traditional
house.
relationship?
No.
What kind of relationship?
So
do
with
you
your chest, what you mean?
Me?
Yo.
I was like, I better get the fuck out of here.
For a second.
No, I just don't want a traditional relationship. I guess because I'm not the traditional person. So I think what I want is what works for me and whoever. If it's a female or a male, it just depends on who I marry. You know what I mean? And I feel
Okay.
like it needs to be a conversation, like Aaron said. Like we need to be on the same page. Like this is what you can handle. This is what I can handle. This is what I bring to the table. This is what you bring to the table. All right, well let's blend these together and let's take off together. I feel like that's what a relationship is. If it's just like I'm doing all of this and then you're not doing anything, it's gonna get boring real soon.
And
like for
resentful.
for somebody, you know what I mean. So I feel like we said, communication is key for anything. And as corny as it sounds, that what breaks most relationships is communication. Because it's that one time when you sit on the couch right next to them where you could just be like, let's just have this conversation. But instead, we're gonna smile and just go fuck or whatever. Yeah, and that's stupid. And I've seen it with my parents, so I don't want it. You know.
So you don't believe in traditional relationships?
No.
Okay.
Well,
And Aaron, you believe in
Well, what's a traditional relationship? That's really the question.
A traditional relationship is like two people get married, they have kids, they got a white picket fence, they got a dog.
No.
That's a traditional relationship.
Oh, maybe I do
Gender
that.
roles,
There's
like
gender
all
roles.
that.
Untraditional relationship would be like an open marriage, untraditional, long distance relationship, untraditional.
Half and half?
50-50, is that untraditional?
50-50?
That's-
Is that,
that
is it?
that
You
is
tell
not
me.
traditional.
That's what I want to know.
That's
That's
not
non-traditional.
It's untraditional.
That's not traditional at all.
Splitting the bills 50-50, is that traditional?
No.
Think about it. Come on now.
Untraditional.
That's
No.
That's
untraditional.
untraditional.
You
Y'all,
said
y'all,
women
y'all,
didn't
wait,
have
wait, y'all.
rights.
First of all, it's non-traditional.
Non-traditional.
Okay.
Non-traditional.
But you said that
Secondly-
women didn't have rights at a certain time.
Yeah, 50-50 is
and
not.
there were
But
reasons for
women got all
certain
that rights
laws.
by
No.
right
So
there.
just from that's where traditional pretty much came from.
Traditional is not 50-50.
So they expected that to be the way a relationship worked. So that's where tradition
That can't be
the
same.
tradition
So
comes
rules
from.
don't apply.
And women had to take care of the home, men had to take care of the household. I mean, the bills, the kid, us. They had to take
Not
care
us.
of. They had to take care of us. So that's what traditional pretty much is.
Yeah.
Do I believe in that? I'm half and half.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
You know, I'm like, yes, I do, and I would. That's cool. But then when you sit in the house with your baby and all you're doing is cooking and cleaning, you like, bitch, get me the fuck up out of here. I don't want to be here. I can't do this. This is too much. You know, you want to chase your dreams. You want to fulfill yourself. You want to fulfill your needs. And we have the opportunity as women to do that now. We didn't have that opportunity then. So now we're entering a time where we can go and take care of ourselves and live how we want and make our own choices. And that's why I think things are changing so drastically, because we can do the things that we weren't allowed to do or we didn't care to do as much before because men were taking care of the home.
And you're a traditional woman.
I would say for the most part.
And you prefer a traditional relationship.
I would say it's a mix. Hey!
Let's do a shot. It's shot o'clock.
No,
My drink is done.
Okay.
Yo, wait. Look. First of all, shout out Sunny Red
He
Scat
must
Pack.
be on his side because
I seen him before. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was because of me. It's always because of me.
No, it's not.
Okay.
But he said
Thank
something.
you so
said-
much.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
He
No,
got
I
passion.
definitely appreciate you. We gotta read this for you. Submission comes from trust, and unfortunately, most people don't trust their own shadow, let alone another person.
Yep.
Yikes.
I cook, I clean, I'm down for a partnership. You have to find a balance and rock out. ... Bars.
Absolutely.
That's what I
Thank
said.
you
So
so
trust
much.
to that.
Absolutely.
Wow, thank
Definitely.
you.
That's right, Sunny Reds.
Thank you,
Okay,
Scat
Sunny
Pack.
Reds.
I'll be getting a raise
And tell
next
Sunny
week.
Red, send us his
I like
email
Sunny
so we can
Reds.
add him to our email list.
Yeah, definitely. So Sunny Reds, go ahead and add your email in here so we can definitely put you on there. A lot of people saying they agree with him. People say, look, this is my problem, right? This is
Tell them to send us more super chats so we can.
First of all, Marie.
so. This is what I'm saying.
He
This-
said you're not allowed to
This is what I'm saying.
take a shot with her.
Hey, pitch that off the. It's on the edge.
No, she's fine.
It's shot o'clock.
Yeah.
They said I was drunk.
I got her.
I just said
Hey, this is real life, y'all. This is real life. This is really how we are in the
I got
studio.
you.
They said I was drunk.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
this
we
is
doing
real.
shots?
Ain't nothing
Yeah.
staged here.
And Aaron, so who came up with that? We want to fly some audience members in September to come to the show. Who came up with that?
I won't
I'm
say
sure it was
any
Rico.
names,
It wasn't me.
but you
I
know,
was-
It was Rico or Jada.
It was the three of us and
came up with
Kadia.
Yeah.
Kadia.
Yeah, you guys said that. All right.
But you do.
I'm done.
All right, y'all. What do we have to? Someone has to.
This is shot to Sunny Reds.
This is a little crazy.
The shot is to all of you guys for the love and support.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
Let's go, baby.
Cheers.
I
Cheers.
guess.
I just we
Clink, 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 clink.
Are you old
Wait, you
enough?
told me I
No,
can't
Good
listen.
job.
Do your thing.
I'm 25
No, tell
now,
me.
so
Where your enablers?
no little kid jokes.
You're always gonna be the same age in my eyes.
Can I answer?
That's how I know you're fucked up.
And I'm 25.
I'm not even fucked up.
Don't try to look at me.
She's okay.
All right, do it for
Don't
a
try to
fee.
look at me.
Thank you.
Y'all.
We all are when we get no drinks.
My thing is this, right? I don't. See,
What's
I
up?
don't.
Richard just joined the chat. League Properties was gutty.
Hey, Richard.
Is it fair to say that people are submitting in one aspect or not on the daily basis in their lives?
No. But the thing that the thing that we're trying to get to on 8 at the table is this: what is really going to work? Because if we had a last segment. You know that marriages and relationships, like singles, they're down to like 53%. Like none of it is working
In comparison to 91.
You want to know why?
No, but what I'm saying is like if none of it is working,
Tell
right?
us.
It's because it's like this. It's almost like you could act out and lose everything, or you could deal with something and maybe have everything. I'm not saying to stay in an abusive relationship or a bad relationship, but it's just like, yo, which one is it?
We need to learn new cycle. I mean, new traditions. That's really what it is. Is that the word?
Wait, did you
traditions?
say 8 at the table is going to teach us new traditions on how to make relationships work?
Yes.
Is that what you just
I
said?
think we
Is that what
should.
London said?
I think we should. I think that should be the goal. We should be giving those gems out because I feel like that's why relationships aren't working, because we're following the old trends, because we're following things we see on television or like, the relationships that we grew up on or our parents, and that's not the way. Your relationship is not going to work for mine. I always say this. It's the same thing. You telling your friend about your relationship and me giving you advice doesn't work because I'm not in that relationship. So only you and that person can give that advice, I feel like. So what takes it is y'all two sitting down and figuring it out. And if y'all don't, then it's never going to work, regardless.
Ever. And that, honestly, that's like the basis of a partnership. That's why people need to be more on board with having a partnership, because it gives everybody a voice. It gives everybody a space to communicate. It gives everybody a space to have their own lane in the relationship. Like traditionally, that's not where our grandparents came from. Like people romanticize our grandparents' relationships. That shit was not romantic.
It wasn't at all.
You need to ask.
No,
it
It
wasn't.
was a Rolling Stone.
That part, think about it.
Rolling
Your
Stone.
y'all,
I got 13 aunts and
y'all,
uncles. Like, come on.
y'all, listen. This is the thing. People romanticize
facts.
their grandparents' relationships. First of all, your grandma didn't have no say in
Anything.
goddamn thing.
Absolutely not.
Nothing.
Not even the kids that she gave.
The only grandmothers who had a say was the grandmothers who were lucky enough to have a job.
My grandma had a gun too.
Those are the only
Or a
ones.
gun.
And secondly, they were in situations where they had to be put their kids in their livelihood before they were able to be happy. They probably hated that dude because she knew he was a Rolling Stone. Don't act like she ain't know about them kids.
Speak on it.
Don't act like she ain't know about that shit. Like it's so much stuff. I mean, maybe Nature's grandma, but I don't know. Nature, I'm playing, but my grandma wasn't no hoe.
So
My
wait,
grandma
my grandma
was-
got married a couple times.
You said your grandma was?
I had 18 aunts and uncles.
She had that
like-
good and she
Wait,
passed it down.
wait, but what?
Nature's
How many
grandmother had
daddies?
8 husbands.
Oh, wait, no, she wasn't.
8?
Yeah, her
Because it was
grandmother had
all
8
by
husbands.
my
'Cause
grandfather.
she had that
so I
good
guess-
gun.
I'm actually a fan of that. Nation, your grandma was a G.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. My
This is
grandma
a-
had
I'm
She
gonna
was
take
down
that
for
back. My
commitment.
grandmother
If she
was
was down for
it
a
was all by
commitment.
my grandfather.
Yo, listen.
So
This
she
is
ain't
not
a
the
hoe.
traditions that we're pushing here.
So
I'm just joking.
Guys, Aaron, you being
We got a super chat.
you being an
Oh, let's
cool,
read that. Yeah.
you being an attorney, you know that unless you really know somebody, you go into business with them 50-50. The decision
See, this is my guy
is
right
going
here.
to be very difficult.
Yes.
But if you go into business with somebody and you're 49-51, it usually lasts better.
Well, but I think the problem with that is that in a
It is true,
business,
though.
you're likely going to go into business with
everybody.
someone
Yeah, excuse
with
I agree.
with a like mind, someone who's probably smart or has experience, but maybe they're lacking in one area. You know what I mean? So I think that everything that they bring to the table, everything they say, it is going to propel the business going forward. But if you have the last say because you have 51%, you may not always be making the best decision. You know what I'm saying? Like you may not. You just may think I'm right. This is how I want to do it. So this is how we moving. You know, but that's probably not the best decision for 100% of the shares that are owned.
Come on.
I don't think that that's realistic to reality today. I think that is realistic to maybe 2 generations
We're
ago.
talking about businesses, though.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Stop.
That's very realistic with today's business.
You know what? I was gonna say this.
I
That
don't think so either.
do it for if he said both parties have to really be into each other to be submissive and not
Exactly.
abuse the other person's submissiveness.
And that's what I was gonna say, because Amanda was saying like, "Oh, I really like submissive," or you know, I want to, and I'm like, it takes the right person. I'm sure you got to be really into them for you to be submissive, because I'm pretty sure. See, you got to say that first though, because if you're not,
y'all think love is done?
Yeah, we got 2 super chats, guys.
No, it's not done.
Oh no,
I gotta get to
I'm
super chats
50-50 with
because
that
I'm liking what I'm reading.
Yeah, ask me that.
Shout out XRP the way we got some comment sense over here coming through, and Sunny Reds and everybody else. Love you. Women in America submit to their boss, but not their husband.
No, we don't.
Passport gang, leave America.
Men
It's
too.
diluted. Love the show. It's entertaining. Listen, as a guy who has left the country numerous times, 12 times, I'm with you.
But what people don't submit at their jobs.
Okay. So
First
Michael,
of all, you go to that country that you love so much, and as soon as somebody offers her $15,
no,
don't go to the relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the bitch is gonna leave you with the next nigga
no, she
and
wasn't.
offered her $100.
See, those are
I
traditions.
agree.
But that's the thing. Tradition. See, here's the thing. Tradition in
And those-
America doesn't the standard tradition that we probably
it's
all
coming back. I
believe.
feel like.
Well, in America, it's definitely changing. Like we're doing a lot of new things, or we're implementing a lot of new rules to the new traditions here. Outside of this country, in a lot of places, it is still very, very traditional.
And good for them.
But no. But that's what he's saying. Whoa, hold on. I gotta stop.
But you gotta understand.
Yo,
people
shout out
say-
to we got another super chat. Michael
shit.
Metroke
On a
4.
radio show.
Shout out to the 8. Shout out to 8 at the table.
He's giving
I
us a
see
lot.
you, Rico. I see
Give
you,
me this
Michael.
motherfucking
Hold on,
phone.
we getting super
Why
chat.
did we give him the phone?
Give him
We got
the
another
phone.
super chat.
Come.
It's crazy to me. I was getting excited. We working, man.
Okay, we got
We're
another
not-
super chat from 06 Fresh
you.
to Death. He says 50-50 is crazy to me. If someone comes to rob us, ladies, are y'all going to protect us? And can you respect a man who wouldn't protect
I always
you?
protect my man.
Wait. The last part.
Submission means protection.
no,
No.
it doesn't.
Wait. Can you?
No,
What was the
That's
last
how you
question?
know. That's
He
just.
said-
I literally gave the
If
No, what was the
some-
question?
if someone
Like,
comes to rob us, ladies, are you going to protect us? And can you respect a man who wouldn't protect you?
First of all, I got the fire.
Thank
I know,
you.
and I know how to
Thank
handle a weapon.
you.
Will
But-
you respect the
but
man
if
that
you-
can't protect you?
Okay,
First of all,
hold on.
first
One
of all-
second.
Yes or no?
One
First
second.
of all,
Yes or no?
That
first of
is-
all,
that
I'm
is a no.
speaking.
That is a no,
No,
but-
it's not.
Thank
No,
you.
hold on.
Thank you
First
for being
of all, it's
honest.
not.
No,
One at a time, guys. One at a
But
time.
I want to
All right.
say, leading in your relationship, does that mean that you're not, or you will or will not protect your person?
No, they're not the same.
They're
No,
not the
they're not.
same. Because
You guys are on the same page. Just.
yeah, no, we're on the same. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
I think a woman is submitting to a
into-
man that can't protect her.
It's a lot going on.
Is a woman are women submitting to men
It
that
happens
can't
every day.
A
Really?
woman can submit to a man that can't
It happens
protect her.
every day.
Then
Yeah.
what is
It
she
does
doing?
happen, but I
Yeah,
don't
it
like
does.
it.
You
I
guys
don't
are
It
saying
happens
that
every-
though to our audience?
I've
How
never
does that
seen it.
happen?
Or maybe I did, I
the
don't
fact
know.
that we know nothing is absolute means that we know this happens every day.
Yeah, no, I
Okay,
agree to
now
that.
let's get to the actual real examples that we can actually speak rather than the hypotheticals, Aaron.
It's not a hypothetical.
No, it's true.
It's
though.
a hypothetical truth.
It's not a hypothetical.
Okay. So do you know women who have submitted to men that can't protect them?
Yes.
Do you personally know, Aaron?
I don't know who's protecting who. Ain't nobody pulling up guns on my friends.
Then
Ain't nobody breaking into my friends' houses.
Okay, so
Ain't nobody breaking into my house.
I love
And if
the
somebody broke into my house, at the end of the day,
Sometimes I just
I
think
have
I heard
lived by myself for a long time. I know how to handle a weapon. No.
It's can.
No.
Can they? Do you
No,
know?
no.
Do you know a man?
I'm speaking.
No.
I'm
Do
speaking.
you know? Answer the
I'm
question.
speaking.
Not deflect.
I'm
Do you
speaking.
know a
I'm
couple,
speaking.
a woman who is
One at a time.
I'm
submitting
speaking.
to a man?
You guys are
speaking.
both trying to
I'm
like just
speaking.
listen. Let's just
Alright, let
listen.
Aaron
I'm
go.
speaking.
She's deflecting.
I'm
bro.
speaking.
This is a pointless
I'm
list.
speaking.
She gonna keep
I'm
saying that.
speaking. Thank you. Like I said, at the end of the day, I can protect myself. But if someone breaks into my house and the tool is underneath my side of the bed, I'm not gonna say, oh my God, let me get the gun and give it to you. No, nigga, I'm doing what I gotta do. Maybe y'all don't know how to handle guns out here.
I said it first.
But where I'm from, women know how to handle weapons.
I thought.
But
You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. At the end of the day, I'm going to respect, and I'm going to. I'm not yo.
But that's what
I'm going to respect and submit to someone who respects me. Period.
Now my question is the question that I'm asking you, because I don't need you to tell me about you, because my question was very specific.
I don't know about nobody else.
It happens every day.
I don't know about nobody else.
Do you know any woman who has submitted to a man that knows he cannot protect her?
But let's be realistic.
Yes.
Can we just be realistic right now? How many people do we know, and if we were younger or not, where they were in relationships where they shouldn't have been, and their dude was disrespectful to them, or their dude put their hands on them, or their dude did something that they shouldn't have, and then let them pull up to the next dude, and they wouldn't even like holler or even like raise their voice to the next dude.
So women
I've seen it.
I don't know. See, I don't know those women.
I see what London is saying. What London is saying is like you're punking the girl.
Right.
But you can't punk a
when
man.
somebody
I've seen it.
They don't do nothing.
You shook to death.
I've seen it for a fact.
And that's
So
why,
that's
as a
what I'm
woman,
saying.
the way
No,
I feel, I always had to protect myself.
But
I'm
when
always
she-
gonna
But
make
she's
sure.
shutting up because she needs the home, or she needs the money, or she needs the protection, or whatever it was.
But was she
we don't
really
know.
submitting
Or her
to
kids.
him?
Or her kids,
Like,
right?
Is that submission or is
But
that
is she
fear?
submitting?
It's both.
I don't know, but I be
You're
submitting
submitting
ass and I
because
ain't
of
gonna
fear.
be.
Come on.
You're submitting because of fear. You're submitting because you're in a dire situation.
Yep.
We're
You're
adding
submitting because you
variables.
don't have other opportunities.
We're adding,
'Cause you know
we're
if
adding
you- if not-
specific variables. I know a lot of women who I know, well, I don't want to say I know personally, but I know a lot of women who will be like, yo, you know what? If push comes to shove and this man disrespects me in this atmosphere, I feel like my man can handle this. I don't know where you grew up and who you know. I don't know.
Wait, say that again?
I know for a fact that there has been women that I have met, spoken to, who dated a man who felt as if
Absolutely.
if another man disrespects me
He'll
or
get
him
fucked
in his
up.
atmosphere,
okay.
he's going to
He gonna
protect
get his
me.
ass whooped.
Those women I know were submitting to their men.
They were more likely to be submissive.
And
Right.
yeah, I've never
They
met a
felt
woman
protected.
who was I've never met in 20 plus years. I never met a woman who dated a man and was like, yo, if we're out in public and something happens,
Can
he
I
can't
say
protect
something?
me and was submitting to him.
That makes me feel better. I'm not gonna lie. I
But
like
I've
being
seen
with a
it.
man that can you. All right.
But
You
wait,
said what, you
but
seen it?
I've
wait,
seen it,
wait,
though.
No,
Can
I'm
we-
saying you. I'm not saying, but I'm saying
okay,
I
okay.
have
But can we
never.
agree that submission and protection have nothing
Two
to do with
different
each other?
things. Two different
Yes.
things.
We got-
Yeah.
all right,
They have
guys.
absolutely nothing to do with each other.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But I do prefer a
Well,
man that can
we're-
protect me.
Look,
I
we're
do like that.
organizing.
It's
All right,
sexy.
we're organizing. We want to keep the conversation going, so we're gonna balance it out, right? So we have a lot of super chat, and we're growing the super chat, and we're growing the badges. But my thing
I don't
is,
know.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
I don't know who they talk about. We got a super chat that says short hair.
I think they talking about
Aaron. She said
Okay.
short
Give it to
hair.
Aaron, give it to
Short
Aaron.
hair. You different. You one of the boys.
And
You
that's
gotta
what's
read it,
weird
you
though,
gotta-
because she thinks like that she's one of the boys,
No,
and that's
I
what's
don't-
corny.
You gotta
No.
read it, and then how
Oh,
much?
it just 06 fresh to back.
Go up. You mean?
Yeah, there's more in the back.
There's a bunch.
No, it says shout out to you, Rico.
No, go down.
I
I think
down.
he already did that one. Yeah, no, yeah, I was at the right one.
Oh yeah.
06 fresh to death. These look like $5 Canadian. Thank you.
What?
Good eye.
It says CA, so I think they're
Good
$5
eye,
Canadian.
yeah.
Short hair, you different. You one of the boys. I'm gonna say this. I grew
nothing wrong
up
with that.
like rough with tomboys. You know, so my fear level is a little different. You know, and I've lived a lot of places in so many different cities by myself. So like I'm accustomed to protecting myself and being aware and not having my head on a swivel. Like you know what I mean?
That's
Like
not attractive. I don't know what it is. I'm just saying because I think that's cool. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like having like you got to be able to have your own.
Take
I
care of
think
yourself.
yeah, like just because what if I'm not there?
I've lived on
Thank
my
you.
own
You
since
know what I'm saying? Now I
college.
got to worry about
I
my
agree,
like
yeah.
you just being just dumb out there like
And I'm so
said
dumb.
being
No.
dumb.
I'm being dumb. No, but I'm
it's
so extra
realistic.
with it. I'm so
No.
extra with it that I don't even like people bothering my man because then I feel like I gotta be aggressive and I feel like that's
Yeah,
dangerous.
you aggressive.
What-
So you
I know I don't mean to be, but you
Look.
would never be able to tell how I carry myself,
That's a
right?
fact,
But
that's
I'll
a fact.
beat the fuck up.
That's a
Jada,
fact.
what we're trying to get to is like, we have guys that ask us questions and advice, right? We actually had, there was a gentleman earlier, he was talking to me and he was just talking about his wife. He was saying, you know, she don't do this, she don't do that, she's not outgoing, she doesn't do this, she doesn't do
does
that.
he express that to his wife?
he says that when they talk, if she's getting really heated, he says either text me or send me an email because I can't understand when you start spazzing and going crazy.
That's a good idea.
Right? So what I'm saying is like there's all these relationships, right? That people act out crazy and create these toxic environment in their relationship. It's because one person is like, yo, you should submit, and the person is like, that don't come natural to me.
Yep.
Who's not been in a relationship with somebody who says, you're the first person I never did this with. You're the first person I never acted like that with.
Yeah.
You're the first person. So that first person energy is what everybody is looking for. That's the philosopher's stone, as they will call it, the golden ticket. What is that? Because there's people, they've been in toxic and acting crazy. They get with one person, 30 years together.
But they don't appreciate it. But not always. But sometimes people don't know how to handle being with that person that's giving them their first healthy experience.
Yeah.
Because they're so used to the
Another
So
shot?
used to toxicity.
Another shot.
Hell
We need
no.
another shot. Yo,
No.
I'm not gonna leave you hanging.
I'm just saying, that's what happens when you have me on the couch.
Wait a minute.
That's what you have me on the couch.
Are you gonna read it?
I gotta read it.
Okay.
I have
Hold
to
on,
read it.
Does this happen on the regular?
$50
Does this happen on the regular?
No, this is the first
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know.
y'all.
Just remind the people, we're not money hungry.
Nah,
Yeah.
we're excited.
We've been doing this for a very long time,
And
and we've accrued all the costs, and we just want to keep bringing them the fire. Can you
And
just
damn,
say that?
and the reason why we
Did
get
you guys hear
excited
that?
when people send us badges and super chat is just telling us that
they
if
like
we
what we
like, if
doing.
we decide to monetize, if we decide to say, hey, you guys sign up for a subscription, hey guys, for us to keep this going, you guys gotta help us.
They'll be there.
People will do
help
it.
us,
So
yeah.
it's just the signs that people will be like, yo, what y'all need? We got y'all.
Right.
And then they will support us. And what is that? That's going to make us be able to go on tour. We're going to be able to go on the road. We're going to be able to fly people in. We're going to be able to do a
So much
whole
more.
The
bunch
content,
of stuff.
it
The
all goes
content
to
is gonna
content.
Get a new
go
hands down.
So in a nutshell, everybody, please continue to support us because we want to go on tour and we want to be all over the world and I want to be a superstar. So can y'all keep giving us money because we need it.
But thank you guys,
Yeah,
seriously.
definitely appreciate it. Nick,
But yes,
Nat,
not
We
money
can't
hungry.
do this without
Not
you
money
guys, so we really want to say thank you guys
Seriously.
from the heart.
Yeah.
Nah, but seriously,
Definitely,
thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Just to know that you guys are supporting us financially for what we're doing and how hard everybody in here
Keep
works.
the lights on.
keep it on.
Yes, keep the lights. There's a lot of lights.
Because I've been working at Target for 8 years and I just...
So Nick Nack sent us $50. He said, Rico, this is for you for holding your own. Submission is traditional, and if you're not traditional, then you can't submit. Hence the modern chaotic relationships. Not PC as a straight man. Can't trust a confused man that don't know if he want a woman or a man. And
Go off.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
And
It's a no judgment zone.
This is definitely a no judgment zone.
It's definitely a no judgment zone.
But we do appreciate you for sending in your super chat.
Jada, when did
You
you
want to...
plop up your
What?
It ain't gonna change nothing.
It's not going to change shit. What do I need to address?
But
So,
anyways, everybody
I'm
who sent in super
confused.
chats,
No,
thank
he's
you.
confused of anything, so it's fine.
So do it for a
Thank
fee.
you for
Says,
the
I'm in
$50
Cleveland,
anyway.
Ohio. I'm tapped in and turning my people in. Thank you so much.
Whoop, whoop.
So we definitely appreciate it. Well, the thing about it is,
I have a
part of
question.
the. I just want to say we appreciate everybody,
Much
but
shots
part
for
of
you,
being
young buck.
untraditional is also being no judgment.
Right.
And we always want to make this the safest environment for anybody who
Yes.
feels that their story needs to be told with no
Told.
discomfort. I don't think
Right.
I don't think anybody's ever came on 8 at the table and felt uncomfortable. And I'm talking about
Maybe
off
nervous.
camera. Nervous, definitely.
Maybe one or two.
Really?
I'm definitely her. That's a fact. Yeah.
The
But
sex lady.
Shut your mouth.
She was. I was
Yeah,
about to
well,
say
that
something
was a-
slick
Oh,
as
I
they-
Right, let's just all be
we're all
quiet.
live, guys.
No, she was
I want to
nervous.
just say that
I've been working on an
Angel's
edit table.
Cosmetology said, I'm an alpha woman who would love to be more submissive. Aaron, can you answer this? I'm an alpha woman who would love to be more submissive. A man must lead and show me he is alpha early on.
Early on.
He's alpha early on in order for me to feel safe and let alpha energy down. If he lacks leading.
She's gonna run all over him.
And that's okay though. It's okay to be alpha though.
But that's most. But I feel
don't
like that's
believe in
the
the whole alpha
majority
shit.
of the situation.
But some women are, and some women that are alpha still
No,
have
I'm talking about
successful
men.
relationships. Oh,
Like, I don't believe in any of that alpha. whatever
Really?
Stuff. No.
You never seen.
I agree.
The person who actually
You know what, you
made
might
that,
be
who
right.
actually came up with that like
Sam.
idea,
That's a fact.
he like debunked it. Like, so.
But you
What
know
do you
what?
mean?
why
I
are we
think
making
that-
such? He literally went back and retracted what he said. He debunked it.
And,
You know
and
what?
all that alpha.
I just think. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. I feel like all that alpha shit is just built up like energy, and 9 out of 10, most dudes just need therapy. I'm just saying because a lot of people just angry as shit, and just
Yeah.
got a whole bunch of miscommunication that they've been taught or thrown at us as men. So we just feel like, oh, this is the way I need to live, or this is the way I
Exactly.
need to follow. And no, you just
But
as a
I don't-
man, you need to
think
follow
every-
your own rules.
I don't
and,
think that alpha, you know, the alpha tiers or, you know, whatever that's called is like, honestly, when I first heard of it, I was just like, this is like a crack of shit. But it was honestly like, men are different though. Like there are different kind of men. Like I do understand an alpha man as, you know,
So is it
so they
alpha female or no?
describe
Yeah,
it
I think
to
so.
be, or like a beta man. Like I don't believe in like, you know, the whole line
15
of,
minutes.
you know, how do you even say, what is it even called?
No, there's
just say
alpha,
personality
but this is
Personality. But you know, but men are different. There are men that, you know, are dominant.
I don't disagree. I just
There-
don't like any dude that comes up to me talking about I'm an alpha. Niggas
Yeah, that label shit
sit
is
down.
corny.
That shit is
No,
lame.
yeah, the
I think it all
like,
goes
having
back-
to
That's
label
the
it
alpha woman in
is
you.
an actual.
No, it's not. It's lame. If you're saying I'm an alpha woman, you'll never hear those words come out of my mouth.
Come on.
No, I know.
Like anybody who has a strong personality like that,
Strong
you just are who
personalities.
you are.
It goes back to
Like,
strong personality.
Yeah, like I'm not sitting here saying I'm an alpha. Like who cares?
And
My name is Aaron T. Campbell. That's all
Right.
I am. And it's like you like me or you hate me.
Right.
It is what it is.
well, I think
It all goes back to mental health too.
no, but what I'm
Mental
saying,
health is important.
it is. But before you can get
Definitely
to
in this
before
community.
what I'm saying is
Mental
that
I don't
health.
think mental health
what
is
we're trying to do.
What?
Mental health
What?
isn't. No,
Mental health is everything.
No,
But-
I'm not saying that it's not,
Not
but
in-
I said
but
it.
in
I don't
this
think that it has
context-
anything to do with it.
Yeah, but in
that's-
this context, Jada, in this context, what we're trying to say is this. You, as a person who's trying to have a real relationship, a lasting relationship, you make so many mistakes over and over following the wrong rules. So if a woman or a man is now going into their 30s, they're looking at the front mirror of the 40s, and they're like, fuck, it's just not happening for me. And it's almost like being an entrepreneur and anything else in life. It's so, if you're a designer, if it's not happening, it doesn't mean you don't got it. It just means you doing something wrong. And we need to figure out what's that wrong.
I actually
Like,
think I know what it is.
you could be a combative person when you should be a submissive person. You could be a submissive person when you should be a person who find your voice.
Or you can be a person that's looking for the wrong thing and
Thank
the right
you.
thing in the wrong place.
Exactly.
For example, I realized a few days ago, I'm like, damn, like I be driving around, I don't hear nobody blasting music and nobody with their seat linked back. And I'm like, well, I don't see this shit no more. I've elevated in a certain way, and I have to, like, I've grown in a certain way, and I need to make sure that
Your surroundings.
yeah, my surrounding, like that's my new surroundings. So I'm looking for old habits and old things that I used to like, and it's no longer a part of me.
Yep.
So my progression, I
okay.
have to roll with it. I have to roll with it, and I have to make sure that everything in my life reflects the progression that I've made. I'm no longer attracted to the things I used to be attracted to. I'm no longer looking for the things I used to be looking for, and now I'm living in a
Preach.
life that it just makes me feel good. I live in peace. Go ahead. I
No,
live in
no,
peace.
I'm gonna just say because I'm gonna get shot for this, but I'm just saying I feel like I agree with you 100%, but I feel like most guys we don't do that, and I think
Yeah.
that's the problem. That's
I
why a
think
lot
that
of us are
too.
stuck in our ways because we don't try to grow or we don't like be like, okay, once we start feeling uncomfortable, we just go back to what we know, and I feel like that's corny as men. We have to do better.
We have another $50.
Thank you so much, guys.
We outside.
Wait, we only had one shot though.
We got, yeah.
I think we should do one more shot.
One more shot.
Yeah.
I'm down for
Yeah.
one more shot.
I thought I was getting in trouble. I
But
was
let me-
reading the
just
looking
to,
all wrong.
just to go with what you're saying, don't forget, every time as a man you grow
Knick-knack.
and you start doing better for yourself, is automatically attached to making money and doing better also.
Yes.
And if that doesn't go hand in hand or parallel,
You said it's a test,
We
right?
got $250.
This is 4.
Shit.
4 in total.
You said it's a test, right?
Wait.
We
We
went
got
this one.
$250. Hold on.
4 guys.
Four.
paying attention.
no,
Hold on.
two
We
more
got
than
2 new
that.
ones. Yes.
I don't know.
That's
Yes,
Thank you for the
yes,
support. So that means that you guys are definitely coming on
This one is in the-
Patreon,
No,
email
Oh, that's
us.
super chat. That
And
was
you know
way
we're gonna
before.
start doing
Quiet.
the table shoots. It's only gonna be available for members only.
Let me get a light one.
So
Sorry, I
Wait,
didn't
so
mean to be
bad.
selfish.
That's
Okay,
it,
so
that's
back
it,
to what I
that's
was
it.
saying, though. I just feel
I know.
You know what?
But no,
Might as well just
Jada,
break
no,
it down.
Jada, you're actually making the point.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I'm working
I
on
got some
my
on top left.
articulateness.
Excited right now?
No,
but you-
no, I agree. But I feel like you can
Whose
speak
glass is
to
this?
how men
a little small.
don't do the work or
We don't.
haven't really.
We lazy. It's okay.
In mass, men haven't started to do the work.
I agree.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a fact.
No, it's not.
Yes, we're lazy.
No, you know what?
It's not a fact.
Sometimes you get upset because you're
We
actually
didn't say
being a
Rico
good
is,
man
bro.
in a good
We just said
relationship,
it's a
taking care of your
fact.
child, and you
That was-
No, no,
sometimes
that's-
don't
yeah,
see the
that's one.
perspective
No,
that
the
the
thing-
man that we've.
That's not what I'm saying.
He said, no, baby.
Okay, we have
He's like,
XRP.
All right, so we're gonna read it.
Yeah.
We're gonna read XRP. This is.
Are you gonna toast the XRP?
We gotta do a half a toast. 'Cause we
Well,
only count one
okay,
shot.
so let me
We got two then.
let me
Okay.
tell you guys what XRP said before we take this shot.
We'll do
What's
shots
your
after
pee,
both. You read.
He said, "You guys didn't read my last super chat. Guess I gotta spend more money to get seen."
Oh.
He gave $50. Have another shot on me. So yep. He said, "Have another shot on me." So a woman would expect me to die for her, but I can't get a hot plate and
Come
my
on.
feet rubbed.
oh, that's deep.
That's so different.
Yeah, I like XRP.
You
shout
want to
out.
protect it, but you don't want the
Shots
protector.
on you,
You're not looking for
XRP.
that.
No,
Cheers.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, but no,
Shots
you're
on you.
not technically looking
have
for
any
that.
shots
But
But even if I'm not
women like
looking
us,
for it, I'm still
Alright.
going to cook for my
He said-
husband. I'm still going to
Absolutely.
give a beautiful
Yeah.
home.
Like
Like,
a
I'm still going to do
protector,
those
I'm
Before we
saying.
get there,
What
somebody
about
sent us a
submission?
drink. Somebody sent us a drink.
Cheers.
Thank you for the drink.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Only half. We got one more to do.
Yeah,
And then we got one more $50. Hold on from.
I want
Knick-Knack.
to reiterate. Wait,
Knick-knack.
I took it.
knick-knack,
We
patty.
got $50 from Knick-Knack.
Thank you,
Yo.
Knick-Knack.
Knick-Knack says, "This is not judgment. This is just how I view tradition that has been the standard for thousands of years, that has been proven to work. This
It has
modern
not been proven to
concept
work.
is only 40 years old and chaotic, and my girl,
It's proven to work, but no
Erin, is
relationships are
just a
lasting.
tomboy that never grow out of it."
Ooh,
Thank you,
Just a
boo.
tomboy?
She
What
says,
does that
"Thank
have to
you,
do with
Knick-Knack."
anything?
Wait, you're a tomboy that won't grow up?
That never grew out.
Apparently.
We got another
And then
one
we
from
got-
Sunny Red.
Somebody like it. Don't
$10
worry about it.
from
When
Sunny
you
Right.
go Friday, don't worry about
Clearly,
it.
he likes it.
A
'cause he
bunch
pointed
of them
out.
like it.
Thank you. I say that all the
A
time.
bunch of them like
No, he
it.
like
People
it.
say I'm goofy
He
and
like
loud. And I
it.
be like, that's all right, because I attract
You know
the
that
good
kindergarten
ones,
stuff.
baby.
You be
Right.
like, a tomboy, but you really like it.
Right.
James is goody.
Listen,
Okay.
this is
Sonny Robinson
50?
says, "A real high value male, we don't care about a woman money or accomplishments.
I thought it
We
was a
only
man.
care about femininity and submission."
okay.
That's
true.
trying to make sense. But again, if
I know
you
what the
guys
problem
we're
is.
gonna close
I'm
I
out,
know what the
Shot.
problem is.
and that's gonna answer.
Finish the shot.
I can't.
That us as men are dumb.
No. I know what the problem
No.
is.
If that's the
So
response.
thank you. So that's the
That's
second
all
one.
we care about is
Amanda, that was the second
femininity.
one?
And
That was the last one.
Because y'all are
Okay.
so fucking basic.
So
Right. That's
shout
I'm
out.
like,
All
what?
right, you and Jada got you guys.
I
got
took
shots?
my shot already. Though.
Cheers. I only drank half of mine.
Big
Cheers.
shout out. What's the name?
Y'all
What's
gonna
the
break
name,
these
Amanda?
glasses?
From the $10 one
It's
with
not
Sonny
me. It's
Robinson.
Jada's strong
Okay.
ass.
We did a shot to everybody, right?
Yeah, we did a shout out to everybody. We got
So-
Sonny Robinson, we got Knick-Knack, we got XRP.
Come on, knick-knack, patty
So
whack.
this is the problem,
Yeah, but
y'all. And I actually think this is like gonna clear up a lot of confusion.
Okay.
The problem is that whoever just made the point about 40 years, you're right. Women just got rights. Women just got opportunities. Women just got money.
And now we're taking it
That
again.
was me.
So give us just a little bit of grace. Like you said, it's been 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years that men have ruled the world, that men have had all the opportunities, that men have had all the money, that men have had every single thing in their corner and to their benefit. So give us just a little bit of grace.
Thank you.
What grace? What do you want?
Every white man.
Grace meaning,
If you were
listen,
in
just
charge of a
listen.
national grace
Hot girl
society-
century.
Grace meaning some understanding
Not
about
just the summer.
Just clean up your own mess with your grace.
Hold on. Go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead.
I know, y'all done?
I was sorry.
I'm sorry.
It was a shots, girl. I'm sorry. I
Like,
apologize.
It is the tequila.
Grace is like just understanding that we're literally
Aaron.
still trying to figure some shit out. However, men, you need to align with women who want the same things. Why are you going after women who don't care to be submissive,
Right.
and you trying to beat them over the head about being submissive?
That's a fact.
Why are you going after women, like Jada said, who got a big ass and a juicy coochie, but they don't bring nothing to the table, but what you really want is somebody to cook your food and rub your feet and clean your house?
The right way.
Like why are you going after shit that does not work for you? That's the problem. There's a lot of modern women here. There's a lot of non-traditional women here. And there's a lot of traditional women here. I know a lot of people think that, like, I don't do traditional things. I fucking like gender roles. I like tradition.
I was joking when I said
yes,
that.
I know. Like, but yes, I make money. But at the end of the day, you know who I'm looking to make sure my house is good? My husband. And you know who
And you married.
And you know
all the time. That's why I'm confused. Why
and you
people
know,
be like,
you know who
don't
he's
submit.
looking to
Yeah.
for a meal?
Facts.
Me.
His
Yeah.
wife.
You know who he's looking to? The fuck?
Come on.
Alan,
You
don't
know-
even place this like that.
What my bad?
Right. Like, you know who my husband is looking for when he comes home to make sure he comes to a beautifully curated
Hallelujah.
home? Me. Do you know who
Aaron
takes care
always
of
gonna
every
talk about
fucking
her
thing?
beautifully curated home.
Because you know
She
what?
always gonna say that.
That's how my husband grew up. So that's what he wants. And he realizes that that's something I can do. He realizes what I can do in a home.
Come on.
Yes, I can still hustle. Yes, I still have a career. Yes, I manage real estate portfolios. But at the end of the day, I know what I do in our home, and I know what he does in our home at the bare minimum.
Yep.
That's the thing. The extra that I do is extra.
Okay.
When he cooks, that's extra. You see what I'm saying? If I pay a bill, that's extra. Because we both know our roles in our homes. I think people need to align with who the fuck works for them. Y'all out here trying to be with the wrong fucking people.
Hey, yo.
Well, how do you know you're trying to be with the wrong person?
Because you're not having a conversation.
Facts, and nothing
Because
is
these
working.
things need to be talked about up front. And if you're not talking about it, you know what, my friend? You deserve what the fuck you got.
Yep.
You deserve it. You
But
fucking
know what?
deserve it.
I don't know. I didn't think I would ever say this, but in the words of Oliver Luke, or you gonna make me feel comfortable to talk to you without you
Absolutely.
trying to chew my hair off.
Absolutely. Men,
But it needs to start early.
men
I think it
deserve
needs to
a
start
space.
early, though. I
Men
think it needs to
deserve a
start early,
space
though.
to be able to speak. I'm for that.
But I feel like that comment he's saying, I feel like if it doesn't start early, then yeah, it's gonna be like that. You're gonna chop
You're
your head
right,
off.
But like Esso said, a lot of men don't want to talk about certain shit early, and that's what needs to be talked about right in the first
What?
few months of a relationship.
Y'all
So I'm
talking-
sorry, but no. He's like, oh, 3 months is too soon to talk about certain things. No,
Really?
we didn't.
That's what he
That's what he
said?
said.
No, he was talking about specifically relationships. Don't
He
mix
was
up
saying that, don't
Esso's
just, yeah,
words.
Esso was
Same
just saying
shit.
you're jumping into it too early. But here's the thing that
Maybe
I
I'm
always say.
wrong.
Here's the thing that I always say, and you guys can
What's
tell me
wrong?
if I'm
We got
wrong.
5 minutes.
Because we got to sign off in 4 minutes. Here's the thing I always say, and guys tell me if I'm
We
wrong.
got another super chat.
$5 super chat.
Let's do it.
Saying.
Let's
She
do
want
it.
to throw shots at my man Nick Nack. I ain't gonna let that happen.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Well, we
go.
gotta let it happen because she paid $5 for it. So she says, "Oh, shout out to K Popsicles." Yeah, that's who it is. K Popsicles. She says, "Sounds shallow. Only femininity and submission." And that was a response to our $50 guy Nick Nack.
Sound shallow.
We got one more.
then-
We got another one that just came in.
And then we have Arcane RDK,
Oh, he was last week.
and they said women can have all the grace they want as long as they remember that the freedoms that men have given them aren't the things about women we care about.
It's gross.
Give them the freedoms
I
that
get what
they
he's
All right,
saying.
you got a voice. So
I get what
speaking
he's
of
saying,
freedom, this is what I wanted to
You got
ask.
2 minutes.
This is what I wanted to ask
Arcane.
the cast. Right. This is what I wanted to ask you guys. This has been said for a very long time. Men enjoy their freedom, and they give up their freedom for a woman they love.
And we
Anybody
need to.
enjoys
And
their freedom.
I've come to
It's
learn.
so weird, right?
I've come to learn. I think there are people who really enjoy their freedom. And people who really enjoy their freedom are very hard to be submissive, in my opinion.
Not true.
Maybe that's what it is.
course. I
don't
Maybe
know,
there's
like-
no such thing as alpha. It's just people
What's up,
that
Jack
enjoy.
Thriller?
It's just people
Hey,
that
Jack.
enjoy their freedom. People that enjoy doing what they want to do freely. I think that's what the problem really is. Because for example, when you live with somebody, you can't just go and masturbate on the couch. Sometimes you're uncomfortable.
But you should be, and that's because y'all don't talk about it. You
I
see what
ain't
I'm
say I'm
saying?
not gonna do it because I'm sure gonna do it.
Right.
But I'm just saying.
Well,
I was
no,
like,
no,
I
I'm
was
saying, like, in
uncomfortable
general.
before.
He comes out
Fuck yeah, next to him.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You
I
should
wasn't-
do that.
I wasn't comfortable with that before.
We got another super
Before
chat.
we sign out,
We got another super
We
chat.
got another super chat.
Masturbate in
This
front of
is
your
this is
partner.
the last super chat. We got
It's
another
a-
super chat from 06 Fresh to Death. He says, Aaron, you deaf the leader in your household.
I said that.
that's fine.
What's wrong with it? She's
Grow up.
happy.
You
She's happy.
First of all,
But I'm
right.
but
the
I'm
thing
cool
is
with
that
that.
the
I'm
thing
cool
is
with
that
that.
like nobody
think
knows
that's
what the
a
fuck
topic
goes
should
on
be
in
And
the
the
That
person
part.
house.
that probably
That
isn't
part.
even married, so who cares? Like you know,
Most of that's a
you've had
14-year-old
successful
boy.
situation with a
Right.
person.
Most likely that's a 14-year-old.
You're in a relationship that works for you, so
Nah,
guess
I
what?
think
Who's to
Fresh
say
to
what
Death
you
from
are
06.
and everybody's different.
That doesn't fucking.
He's a
That's the thing that
41.
doesn't bother me.
Listen,
All right, to sign out.
But that doesn't bother me.
That's
and
hilarious.
so
Says Aaron has the
everything.
most aggression today.
She
She's
does
not
not.
aggressive.
Let's
She's
not
just
say
speaking her
that.
truth.
She's in her
Are you serious?
masculine state.
Women can never speak their
Yeah,
truth.
all right,
And we're not
Aaron,
gonna put that
aggressive.
aggressive
Tell
shit
her-
on black
tell her
women.
what you
You're not gonna do that.
See,
Well, we got another
black
super
women being
chat.
aggressive.
Hold on.
Oh,
We gotta
but
do
I
another
love
super
it
chat.
though.
We
I'm
gotta-
saying sign
Just
No, we
out.
gotta sign out.
Just one more, one time.
No, you don't have to.
Sex without commitment.
So can I go
Men
pee
with
now?
money is winning.
No.
XRP.
XRP said
way.
men with women are
That's
are
true.
winning.
That's
Is
true.
what?
Sex without commitment. Men with money is winning.
That's true.
Do they only
On
get a
that
few
note-
characters to
Right,
type? Because
I'm
why are
like,
they
that's
typing
happening.
so much?
To a certain extent.
On that note, guys, we just want to thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
This was a crazy, chaotic, but
Can't
very
wait
fun.
for the cuts on this one.
Right.
Can't fucking
Make sure
wait.
y'all-
This is live.
Wait,
It was
definitely-
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely make sure y'all subscribe to our Patreon. July 15th is gonna be lit. It's gonna be up. We got 8 at the table. We got 8 at the table after dark. If you're not there, go there now. Press the subscribe button. YouTube members, go ahead and subscribe there. Become a member on there as well. We got a lot of exclusive content coming for you.
And thanks for all the super chats and all the badges today, guys. We love you. We appreciate it. We are an independent company, so we appreciate all the support, all the money, all the love. So keep it coming. All the likes, comments, subscriptions, super chat badges, everything. We love it. We appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Happy
Thank you for
birthday,
tuning in.
London!
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
London.
Thank y'all. We love y'all. Like
Thank you guys.
seriously.
Instagram, thank you so much.
Why,
Thank you,
Jada?
everybody.
Wait.
Thank you
We
for
need
the
to take
badges.
a
We're signing out.
A selfie?
yeah, we gotta take a